Welcome back, Big Boy Breaks here. We'll be doing another box of the Tales of Aria First Edition Flesh and Blood product. The first box I did seemed to go alright. Not really sure. Not an expert on all the cards yet. Just starting to learn how to play the game, so I figured I'd open up some of these boxes, kind of start building a collection. Ordering in some Crucible of War, I believe it's called. Some of the first one, Welcome to the Wrath, and once those are in, we'll get those opened up as well. Just the unlimited on those. A little pricey on the first edition boxes now. I know the cold foils from there seem to be what everyone's looking for, but without much further ado, let's rip into this this box here. Set the tokens off to the side, and we'll just be going through the rares. There's a lot of duplication in this set, so the commons, pretty familiar. Seen most of them now. A lightning press, snapshot, and a foil inspire lightning. All right, still looking for. Not sure what they're, if it's fabled or legendary. I know there's a couple different rarities that are, not one per box. Seems that the as far as these go, we're looking at the rares, which is kind of more like an uncommon, honestly, and then we have the majestics, and then we have a common here. But then outside that, that's all I pulled in the first box. From what I've seen on the openings, that's kind of typical. Normally only going to get anything outside above the majestic range, once every 3-4 boxes. This is what it sounds like. So taking that into account, it is nice to see, though, I won't lie, that we're pretty much not inundating the market with the same cards over and over again. Biting Gale, Weaver of Earth, both rares, and we have a common Thump in the foil slot. Just sometimes in other sets, it seems, or other products, it seems that when you have mythics, and there's like 5-6 mythics, but there's no other card beyond that. Speaking of Magic specifically, that there's not a lot to shoot for. I know you have your foil versions, and there's some alternate arts here and there, but outside of that, nothing. We have a majestic Force of Nature foil. Definitely a nice hit there. And like I said, just trying to learn the game. I know there's going to be a lot of duplicates here, but that being, overall, getting the play sets together, kind of starting the collection and seeing where it goes from there. Got some guys at the local shop here that play on the regular, so hoping maybe this weekend or next weekend I'll have some time to kind of sit down and go through it. We have a Turn Timber, Icequake, and Ball Lightning for our foil. And I'll go back through these cards and see if there's anything I missed. But it seems to be pretty common that there's the two rares in the middle. There's the token on the back, which in this case is right. Sorry, had the pack backwards, hadn't flipped it yet. So we have the two rares. In this case, it's Cold Wave and Flash Freeze, and a Weave Lightning rare foil. So I believe the last box we got 2 or 3 rare foils, 1 rare majestic. We'll see how that average kind of builds as we go through this case. I do plan on opening this whole case on the channel here. Don't have tons of plans on selling any of the cards, unless obviously if something super high end comes out, then I'll look at that. Embolden and Bolt and Shoot, and a foil common, Winter's Grasp. Still looking for the big hit. Something for the some outside of the majestic range. Hoping somewhere in this case we'll see one. I guess maybe we'll just keep opening up until we find one. We have Sigil of Suffering and Evergreen, and a common foil Autumn's Touch. What do you guys think about Flesh and Blood? Anyone big time players? Anyone big fans of the game? I know it's still, first couple of years, so still kind of new. But it seems to have taken a little bit of a hold. I mean, seeing people playing it here and there. We have a rare Flash, a Majestic Awakening, and a foil Power Blast. Puts us to 3 Majestics now, still in the first half of the box. Not sure what the average is for Majestic pulls per box, and on top of my head I cannot remember how many we got last time. But we got a Lightning Press here, a Snapshot, and a foil Common Entangle. Like I said in the last video, the foiling on these cards, definitely liking that. It's nothing too overdone. It seems to complement the card, the highlights of the artwork. It's a little bit nicer than most other foiling products. I'd say my least favorite, probably Pokemon. They seem to go just a little bit overboard, and some of their foiling techniques I'm not a fan of. Frostfang, Ice Weaver, and a rare Weave Earth foil. I know they have like their secret rares, their hyper rares, and everything like that in Pokemon. It just gets to be too shiny and too much. These are nice and subtle. Don't think it really distracts from the actual card itself, which sometimes I feel the others can. Rare Explosive Growth, another rare Weave Lightning, and a Glacial Footsteps common foil. I mean, if we look at this, we can see, I don't know if I can get the camera to pick it up, but you can see the foil layer is there, but it really only comes through in the highlighted areas. It just kind of, it suits the card, it suits the artwork, keeps the focus on the art, not anything just super flashy. Okay, so starting on the second half of the box here. First half of the box, 3 Majestics, one of which was foil. We'll get rid of that token. And we have a Weave Ice, which I believe we've seen already. Rites of Lightning, and another foil rare, Evergreen. I haven't looked to see how big the set list is on this. I know it's not very big, so I'm feeling that if I, once I'm done opening this case, it's going to have a substantial amount of play sets. I have a feeling, the commons I probably already have a play set of everything. For the rares here, we have Biting Gale, Cold Weave, and a Overflex foil, common. But that being said, just kind of starting the collection out, starting to learn to play. Definitely going to have to open up some other products, kind of just make the collection a little bit bigger. But we'll see. We'll see when I can get some in, and I'll let you guys know. So, foil rare Rites of Lightning, another Weave Lightning, and a common Strength of Sequoia foil. Packs seem to be a little bit tougher to open. Definitely get some flex on the cards when pulling on the back there. I'm trying to be careful here. I know when it is. I'm not sure if I know when the unlimited set comes out, but for now, all we have is this for the Tales of the Aria. So we had a double foil pack here, 2 commons, a deep blue, and a Glacial Footsteps. The difference is this one's kind of foiled all the way around the edge. Not really sure if there's a difference in the foiling, but I'll have to take a look later tonight and see. Set that one off to the side right now. And just commons. Moving on through the pack. Definitely with the set size it isn't quite as exciting to open just due to the amount of repeat we see. Like we have seen Flash, Blink for Majestic, so that makes Majestic number 4, and a Weave Ice foil rare. We have 4 Majestics and 4 foil rares so far. Now I know there's cold foils, I believe, in this set. I know the ones from the original sets are fairly sought after. My understanding is that they're only in the first edition products. I'm just not sure how to identify them, if they are only certain levels of cards, if they're all levels of cards. I just haven't, working 60 hours a week it seems like, and just haven't had the time to delve in as much as I wanted to. Probably going to have to cram a bunch of that in for the weekend. We have an Icequake, Embolden, and a Rites of Replenishment for our foil slot. Alright, about 5 packs left. Let's see if we can get 1 to 2 more Majestics. Would be pretty nice to see. I know we are a little light on those this second half of the box. We started off really strong on the Majestics, but kind of slowed down going into the second half. We have Turn Timber, Evergreen, and we do have another foil rare here for Bolt and Shoot. Alright. So, like I said before, anyone just kind of that sees this, has any requests, anything that you want to see opened up, especially the newer product stuff that's, you know, still in print, stuff that I can get my hands on, I'd be more than happy to get that ordered and do some rips. If anyone feels like doing personal box breaks, if you guys want to see a group break, I can get those set up. If you want to do some pack wars, all you gotta do is let me know. Probably start being on a little bit more often in the mornings before work. You just let me know if anyone wants to try and get something started, and we'll see where it goes. So we have another Majestic here, Tome of Harvest, and so Majestic number 5, and a Chill to the Bone common foil. All right, 2 packs left to go. Also looking into getting some more sports stuff going on the channel, and maybe try to get a couple boxes of Pokemon. I know I got some buddies that, you know, are looking for some for the kids. We'll see if we can get that in as well. Pokemon's just, it's tough to get right now. All the distributors are out, all the allocations are low. Everyone seems to be I don't know, in a craze. I know with Christmas coming up, it's going to be interesting. I don't know if there's any type of supply chain issues. I've heard things about certain cardboard and stock being low. So we have a Majestic here, Channel Thunder Steep, and another Majestic foil, an Ice Storm. So that'll do it for this box. You guys let me know how I did. Let me recap the Majestics here. We do have 2 foil Majestics. We have the Ice Storm and the Force of Nature. Let me get it to focus here. I know there's a lot of glare, especially with all the foiling here. But like you can see on that Force of Nature, that foiling is just nice, subtle, makes the art pop. We do have a Channel Thunder Steep for our non-foil Majestics. Let's see. Camera's going in and out. We have a Tome of Harvest, Blink, Awakening, and Tear of Asunder. So overall, 7 Majestics. I'll chalk that up as a decent box. I'm not really sure, but thank you everyone. Have a good night. Bye.